On today's flight, I want to let you know we are transporting a fallen U.S. serviceman to his final resting place, Lance Corporal Matthew Adams from Orem, Utah.
Was a bright young man who decided between ice and Marine. I actually knew him. I had some interesting conversations with him. I'll let you know that. Just the guy that you see up there in that picture, the young man, that was him. He had a rough job. He was a mechanic in this battalion, which is unforgiving. I'll say that. It's hard work, but he always had a smile on his face. He was always very, very positive. I can tell you that. You should be proud of him for his service. You should be proud of him for the type of Marine that he was, because he was a good Marine. And he enjoyed being around other Marines. And he was well liked. And he was taught highly. And he did work hard. He didn't get the opportunity to fulfill his life's potential because of the tragic and unexpected way that he was taken from us. What he could have accomplished in his life will never be known. But I know no matter what, it would have been great. I do know that he will be missed by each and every one of us every day, and that we should cherish his memory. And we should remember him and carry him with us as we go forward. We should think of him every day, because he would have thought of us. And in closing, just know that he was a good Marine, and he's going to be missed by his platoon, his company, and this entire battalion.
Yes. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Talked about politics, talked about religion, but the thing that he brought up the most was his ambitions for this world. He wanted to find any and all ways he could to make this world the absolute best place it could be. He wanted to stop all the hate in this world. He wanted wanted to make it to where everybody could live a peaceful, joyous life, where basically nobody would feel pain. And, sorry. He was an amazing man. He was smart, talented, always happy, always had a smile on his face. And I was thankful that I got to meet this man, and he got to have the impact on not just my life, but every life that he was able to be a part of.
He was definitely one of a kind, and up until this day, I have not met somebody like Lance Corporal Adams. He will forever be remembered by me, the shop, and everybody else that knew him and was close to him.
Lance Corporal Adams was a friend of mine. He was a good, kind man. He was extremely smart. He was one of the most loyal men I've ever met and probably ever will meet. If you need a favor or anything from him, all you gotta do is ask, and he would just say, yeah, all you gotta do is ask now. Whatever you need, I got you. But over all those things, he was a son, he was a brother, he was a friend, and he was a Marine, and he was a loving boyfriend to one. I met Matthew Adams at the schoolhouse. And my first conversation with him was probably a lot like many of your conversations with him for the first time. It was a lot like, hello, how are you today? Where are you from? And hey, have you heard of the fourth dimension? And in my first few moments with him, I could tell he was really smart, way smarter than I am and I will ever be. And he was the smartest man in the room wherever he went, and he was quite humble about it.
Constable Knight. Present. Constable Solivar. Present. Constable Hurd. Present. Constable Adams. Constable Matthew Adams. Constable Matthew Ryan Adams.
Father, on this sad day, we are gathered here as family, friends, and loved ones. To honor Matthew, his memory, and spirit. We are so grateful for all those that have supported us, our family, and especially our escorts, Marines, local officers, and all those who have assisted in this event. We're so grateful to know that families can be together again. Please bless to have the Spirit to be with us. We say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Life is life, Matthew once wrote. Everybody should be open to the world, and all it has to offer is infinite knowledge and experiences. You only got one chance to live it. Matthew Ryan Adams lived an extraordinary life beforehand as a Marine, with honor, courage, and commitment. From his first breath on July 25th, 2000 to his last on January 14th, 2020. Matthew was a bold, brave, adventurous, fun, and fearless. As an adventurous 2-year-old, his mother was often called to the neighbors' homes to get him off their roofs. His goal was to always be at the highest vantage point to better see the world that he loved living in.
Matthew finally did arrive at the hotel just before 2 in the morning. So when we found out that the plane that was returning Matthew's body home to be laid to rest had been delayed for 4 hours in Phoenix, Reagan simply looked over and said, "I told that boy he'd be late to his own funeral." So Matthew has been continuing to give us memories, even after his passing. This is a saying that I found, and I thought Matt would have liked it. It states, "We stole the eagle from the Air Force, the anchor from the Navy, the rope from the Army, and on the 7th day when God was resting, we overran his perimeter and stole the globe." United States Marines. Until we meet again, my son, thank you for the memories.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed. And I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But if you come when all the flowers dying, and I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I will hear the soft you tread above me, and all my dreams I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. I'll simply sleep in peace